Okay, Trevin, it feels like you've been to how many NCAA tournaments now? With COVID, would have been, what, 4?
Four. Would have been four in my career.
So third one total?
This is third,
It's
yep.
pretty good. How does this one compare to the other two?
Yeah, I was telling my teammates as soon as our name kind of popped up on the screen as a 6 seed, I got super excited. It's like a different emotion, different than what I feel like I felt in the past two, tournament appearances.
Even though they were the same seed?
Same seed, it's just because like I feel like our team is so different. I feel like we're battle tested. I'm so proud of like our guys, my teammates. We've been through a roller coaster of a ride this season. Started 1 for 3, 2 for 4, and then we kind of went on this amazing stretch. And I just, credit to our team, credit to our coaches, and credit to God, and just the way we've been playing.
You played in the Big 12 last year, and you guys were good. You won 10 games. You were tied for 5th. How did this game go up to 14 wins and third place, and even more battle tested, like you said?
Yeah, I mean, the coaches are really good about giving us a game plan. And I feel like we have a bunch of vet dudes. We have a bunch of rookies that have crazy energy and want to run a million miles per hour. And if you mix those two together, I feel like we have a really secret medicine for a lot of teams. But again, we trust each other, and I feel like going into these games where different teams try to pressure us, different teams try to beat us up, we have an answer for that. I feel like the Big 12 is huge for us, and giving us experience. And so if we play our brand of basketball, I'm really excited for tomorrow.
Kevin Young's talked about, hey, we have a lot of reference points here. What's the reference point you have for Houston, and then back to Duquesne last year, who's also happens to be the A10 champ like VCU?
Yeah, it's crazy. We played almost the exact same team with Duquesne last year, and now VCU. But Houston's a really, really well coached team. They're really, they defend really well. They crash the boards, similar to what VCU does. But if we take away the first 10 minutes of that game against Houston, I feel like it would have been a way closer game, different, possibly a different outcome. But again, like, credit to them. I'm super excited for that reference point now. Now we know that we can't dig ourselves in a hole. Now we know that we got to be the first team that kind of punches the other team, figuratively speaking. But like, we got to be that tougher team going into this game tomorrow.
What sticks out about what VCU does well?
Yeah, they offensive rebound really, really well. They pressure really, really well, and I feel like that kind of starts their water, starts their motor. And so if we can shut that off, then I feel like we can play our brand of basketball again. But I feel like our matchup is really close together, and I'm excited to be able to play a really well-coached team. I played against their coach before, I played against Max before, so it's gonna be fun to be able to see those guys again.
Both teams like shoot threes, make almost 10 a game for them. You guys are over 10. Do you think it could be a three-point shootout? Because that's what you do best.
I hope so. I hope it turns out to be a run-and-gun game. But again, they like to slow it down just a little bit more. They like the games more in the 60s. But again, I'm confident in our guys. I'm confident the reference points that Coach Young said going into tomorrow.
You guys have had an unbelievable year, regardless of what happens in this tournament. Yet, you want to validate who you are and what you are in this tournament. So talk to me about the balance of we need to win here to continue to validate what we've done.
100%. Like, I was actually talking to Dallin about this on the bus ride over here. Just the fact that a lot of us have been here before. And so, like, we haven't done anything yet. Like, yeah, we had a really good season. I feel like we've turned things around from what it was at the start. We were meshed well. The chemistry's there. But we have a chip on our shoulder. We know that a lot of people are, picking the underdog and stuff like that, and that doesn't really, affect us in any way. We're just going to try to play our brand of basketball. But, yeah, we definitely have a chip on our shoulder. We want to prove a lot of people wrong.
14 years ago today, Jimmer put up 34 in this gym to beat Gonzaga. Do you summon any of that 2011 energy? And Trey told me that you guys were hanging out with him on Monday.
Yeah, me, Trey, even Ye, we did a little workout. Jimmer happened to be in the gym, so we definitely were talking to him about his run. He gave us a little, things to think about as soon as the game starts to try to get your mindset in the right place. So I'm not giving any of those away right now, but the things that he had, the advice that he gave was really helpful. And we're kind of mad at Jimmer at the moment, just with his bracket that he came out with. So we're gonna prove him wrong. I still love you, Jimmer, but we gotta fix a couple things. But yeah, it's cool that hopefully history can repeat itself.
So Sweet 16 wasn't good enough. You wanted BYU all the way in Jimmer's bracket?
100%. And so I'm excited to hopefully, knock on wood, be able to pass that milestone and be able to call Jimmer and be like, dude, this is on you, and maybe it's a good thing because he made us have a little more of a chip on our shoulder.
People handle pressure differently. There is pressure for this team to win because you guys have been so good and you've won amazing games this year. How do you kind of handle that of like, okay, we're focused on this game, yet you know that this team is going to be defined by what happens in this gym the next couple days?
100%. I know, like, a lot of guys are, we meet with Craig Manning, the sports psychologist. And
The GOAT.
The GOAT. He's helped us a ton about just staying present, staying humble. Like, I think a lot of people go into this tournament and they're trying to be perfect. They're trying to make every shot. They're trying to do everything. And he's actually helped me just to realize, like, hey, just shoot the best you can. Like, there's no way everybody's going to be perfect in the game of basketball. That's what makes it fun. And so it's going to be awesome to be able to go out there with the trust that we've already built with, these guys in this locker room. And again, I'm just super proud of my team. I'm super proud of every single one of these guys because they've stepped up in a way that is, worth a movie worth 1,000 words. So I'm super proud of everybody. Again, I'm just excited to go out there and play one last game.
Well, good luck in your pursuit of breaking Jimmer's bracket in a good way and making one shining moment.
Let's go. One shining moment, Jimmer. We'll have words later, my guy.
Thanks, Trev.
Appreciate you.